It all started in the East End of London, 1954. The country was less than a decade out of the Second World War. Me and my brother had just completed our national service. And there we were, Berwick Street, Mile End. The home of our first career investment, the Regal Billiards Hall. It was nothing special. Started out as a cinema. Then in the war it became a warehouse. When we got it though, it was nothing but a run-down, violent gang hangout spot. That was how me and Reggie found out about it anyway. It was almost as though the billiards hall was a mask for what really went on. The old manager hired us as security, to stop the violence. It was easy enough. We'd get in some fights to stop others, knowing at the end of the week we'd get a crisp £5 note. Didn't take long for the violence to stop. I did what I knew best. I had quite a talent for it. Stabbed anyone who tried to steal from the manager. And Reggie, well, he could have gone pro boxer. A few hits from that fucking geezer and it'd be lights out, darling. All the riff-raff stopped. Whilst that was all sweet, we came in and took over the place. 20 years old and property under Kray ownership. We moved straight in. Renovating the place. Making it more fit for purpose. It was still a billiards hall in the day, but at night, not so much. We had bigger plans for our investment in Mile End and as London as we knew it. Our gang, they're all old fuckers now, but our gang took shape in there and we called it the Firm. Soon as we gave the place a fresh lick of paint, business started to pick up. The locals returned, they liked what we'd done with the place. And with the additional business of storing petty gangs equipment, we had pretty good success. Did quite well for ourselves. So there it began. We had found the combination, the perfect combination. Violence and property equals money, power and dominance. London in the swinging 60s. Me and my brother were on all-time high. We always thought about moving our empire west. Soho was always a good place. There was food, music and drugs. So, bought a few establishments. Esmeralda's Barn came first, then the Hideaway, and then Double R. We were doing pretty fucking well. We made some interesting connections. Met some right characters. From politicians to entertainers to pop culture celebrities. One night, Diamond of the Screen, Barbara Windsor was in. And it can't have been more than a week until I found out she had slept with Reggie. He never spoke to her after that, didn't even see her. Until years later, we found out she was having an affair with our brother Charlie. So I allowed me to be me. I mean, enjoyed myself. I think a lot of people enjoyed themselves in Soho. show their true colours. There was a politician, Boothby. He enjoyed a boy now and then. And the connections that I had, well, gave him a boy. Nothing too sinister, just a boy he can enjoy himself with. There are big names too. Garland, Windsor, Sinatra, to name a few. One night, me and Reg, we were at one of our clubs and sat at one of the tables. Was Julie Garland. Now, we obviously went round the club, as we do most nights, introducing ourselves, making sure everyone was happy. And old Julie, she taps me on the shoulder, she whispers to me, "I'll sing if you want." She fucking did. She fucking sang. She got up there, did her bit, fucking blow away vocals, that kind of one. And sat back down and enjoyed the rest of her night. That was it. Wasn't a single week. There wasn't a big name in. Frank Sinatra. Now every time he dropped down in London, he always made a point of coming into one of our clubs. Seemed to enjoy it. Well, not Julie Garland though, obviously, he didn't get up and do a performance or nothing like that. He just sat there, in the back, cigar in hand, taking it all in. And he was a nice fella and all. My brother and I, see, we were always only ever club owners. But we did run our clubs in a certain way, and we had to. And you'd fucking know that if you gave us a reason. No, the Richardsons. They gave us a fucking reason. Nasty pieces of work. Murderous, torturing cunts. The lot of them. They wanted to grip over London that we did. They were always living under our fucking shadow. We had a bus day, the first one, and the Brown Bear. Now we thought it was all cushy, we thought Richardson's 0, Kray's 1. We wish it was like that, but was it ever going to be like that? It was a fucking shootout. The prick shot one in the third, and fucking Richard Hart. We did get a little bit of revenge though. The little shit's got nicked. All apart from one. George Cornell. Cornell weren't there. The fat, puff, Christmas ruining little cunt wasn't there. Didn't stop me though. I was determined to put the end to the Richardsons once and fucking for all. A few days later, I was in the window having a drink. The Scotch Jack Barry walks in, saying he'd just seen Cornell. Saying he was in the Blind Beggar, so obviously we walked down to the Blind Beggar, didn't we? Luger in my jacket pocket, one bullet, bang! Shot that fucking cunt to death. It's still the best decision I've ever made. I didn't think I'd done anything wrong. He had to die. That cunt had to die. So we continued the rest of the night. Job well done, I reckon. A few years later, we're in court. Reggie and I. Reggie for the death of Jack the Hat and Vicky. Fucking stabbed him with his gun jam. And me? Well, cool now, wasn't it? A life sentence. Embarrassing, really. We weren't even bad people. Reggie was sent to Parkhurst, on the Isle of Wight. And me, to Bournemouth. Ironic, really. Having a heart attack just out of coming out of hospital.